What? What? Now, I heard this rumor before, but they are saying that, hey, it may come back around. Remember, we heard that T.D. Jakes has lost his pastor's title? Well, they're saying this time around, they're going to make sure. Even though T.D. Jakes, he did that stunt like he was sick or whatever. Remember that? He came back to try to get sympathy because other pastors have been exposing him for doing the unthinkable to little boys when he was young, okay? And T.D. Jakes, he's fighting this, and it is a mess out here. Now they're saying it's more little boys accusers that are speaking out against T.D. Jakes. And they said if it's more, they can't do it with T.D. Jakes anymore being the head of the church. He already stepped down allegedly. Now it's like, did he step down? Did he not step down? In this video, it's going to clear everything up, and we're going to find out what's really going on. He should step down. You know, that's just a distraction from the word of God. You know, and he has been doing something wrong, because if you're really of God, then God will protect you, and he will cover you. But if you're of the world and you're hanging out with worldly people and have that worldly flesh on you, you know, you did that yourself. But let's watch this video and see what's going on, okay?
Hey, Bishop Jakes. How are you?
What's up, man?
Man, it's so good to see you.
It's better to see you. How you doing? Looks like you're out in the sun.
Jakes have slept with multiple men at Diddy's parties and abroad, and they refer to him as being a power bottom.
Get ready to hold on to your seats, because the world of celebrity scandals just got a whole lot juicier. In a jaw-dropping turn of events, Bishop T.D. Jakes, the revered leader of the Potter's House for over 3 decades, has announced his stepping down from the pulpit. But what could possibly lead to such a seismic shift in one of the most influential figures in the church community?
So now what he's doing is he's making the Christians look real bad right about now.
Well, brace yourselves, folks, because it seems like Bishop Jakes found himself right in the eye of the storm, courtesy of none other than hip-hop heavyweight Diddy. Yes, you heard that right. The same Diddy whose LA and Miami mansions were recently raided by Homeland Security agents in connection to a chilling sex trafficking inquiry. Talk about a plot twist.
Just last week, federal agents raided 2 homes of rapper and music mogul Sean P. Diddy Combs in Los Angeles and Miami. Combs is the subject of a federal investigation.
Clearly, there is a criminal investigation underway, and that they believe that there would be evidence of crimes in one or both of these homes.
But here's where it gets even more spine-tingling. Bishop Jakes didn't just casually stroll into this legal drama. Oh no, he's smack dab in the middle of it. Named in Diddy's lawsuit as a key player, the bishop's involvement has sent shockwaves through both the church and entertainment worlds alike. And if you thought things couldn't get any wilder, think again. Rumors are swirling about the nature of their relationship and what secrets might come to light next. Looks like scandal season is officially open. Folks,
replete with very, very serious and salacious allegations, including allegations that Combs had cameras throughout his...
So, what sparked this wildfire of controversy surrounding Diddy? Well, it all began with a bombshell lawsuit filed by none other than Rodney Rod Jones Jr., a music producer who collaborated with the hip-hop mogul on his latest project, the Love album, Off the Grid. Jones accuses Diddy of engaging in serious illegal activity, including allegations of sexual assault and involvement in a sex trafficking venture. In the lawsuit filed in U.S. federal court, Jones claims that during their collaboration on the album, Diddy forcibly touched and attempted and threatened to touch Jones' intimate areas and touched Jones with his own intimate body parts. These accusations have thrust Diddy into a legal maelstrom, with Jones seeking a staggering $30 million in compensation and demanding a jury trial.
It's just crazy. Just read.
But that's not all. Jones goes even further, implicating not only Diddy, but also his 30-year-old son, Justin Dior Combs, along with his chief of staff and Combs Global Enterprises in the alleged sex trafficking venture. The lawsuit paints a damning picture of Diddy's conduct behind the scenes of the music industry, alleging a pattern of abuse and exploitation. Unsurprisingly, Diddy vehemently denies these accusations, dismissing them as complete lies orchestrated by Jones in pursuit of a hefty payday. In a statement released through his attorney, Sean Hawley, Diddy asserts that they have overwhelming, indisputable proof that Jones's claims are false.
First of all is there has been negative propaganda put out about me that's not true.
However, Jones remains resolute, armed with what he describes as irrefutable evidence of Diddy's misconduct. The plot thickens even further with Jones's claims of witnessing Diddy's involvement in other illicit activities, including substance acquisition, distribution, and the provision of laced beverages to minors and sex workers. And if that wasn't enough, Jones drops another bombshell, alleging that Oscar-winning actor Cuba Gooding Jr. was involved in the sordid affair, accusing him of sexual harassment and assault. According to Jones, in January 2023, Diddy introduced him to Gooding Jr. on his yacht, where the actor allegedly made unwanted advances and engaged in inappropriate touching. Shockingly, Jones contends that Diddy not only failed to intervene, but also enabled Gooding Jr.'s misconduct, further implicating the hip-hop mogul in the scandal.
I've never met Diddy a day in my life, but when you do wrong, it comes back on you. So none of us should be surprised, all right?
With each new revelation, the web of scandal entangling Diddy grows ever more intricate, leaving both fans and critics alike reeling from sheer audacity of the allegations. As the legal battle rages on, one can't help but wonder what other skeletons might come tumbling out of Diddy's closet. The calm seas abruptly turn into a tempest as the spotlight shifts to T.D. Jakes, the esteemed pastor of the Potter's House, who now finds himself ensnared in the tumultuous saga enveloping Diddy. How did this unexpected alliance emerge, and what ramifications does it carry?
So I'm looking at him as a saint going to a party that ain't nothing but sin.
The lawsuit filed by Rodney Rod Jones Jr. against Diddy offers a tantalizing glimpse into the complexity of this unfolding drama. Within its pages lies a startling revelation. Jakes is mentioned as a potential pawn in Diddy's game of public image manipulation. According to the lawsuit, Jones claims to possess irrefutable evidence of Diddy strategizing to leverage his relationship with Jakes to mitigate the fallout from Kessie Ventura's lawsuit. Ventura, Diddy's former girlfriend, rocked headlines with allegations of abuse, violence, and involvement in a cycle of sex trafficking. With Jones's lawsuit adding fuel to the fire, the connection between Diddy and Jakes raises eyebrows and sparks speculation across both the religious and entertainment spheres. But what exactly is the nature of Jakes' involvement, and how deep does the rabbit hole go? While the lawsuit doesn't name Jakes as a defendant, it suggests a murky entanglement that leaves room for conjecture and concern. Reports circulating on social media in December 2023 hinted at Jakes' participation in sex parties hosted by Diddy, adding layers of intrigue to an already convoluted narrative.
It's I know what usually happens at the Diddy party, or what we told us happened at the Diddy parties.
Jakes' response, delivered during a Christmas Eve service at the Potter's House, offers little clarity but much fodder for speculation. The worst that could happen, if everything was true, all I got to do is repent sincerely, from my heart, he remarked cryptically. There's enough power in the blood to cover all kinds of sin. I don't care what it is, the blood would fix it. Such enigmatic words only serve to deepen the mystery surrounding Jakes' alleged involvement in Diddy's scandalous affairs. As the storm of controversy rages on, one can't help but wonder about the true extent of Jakes' connection to Diddy and the implications it holds for both their reputations. With Jakes firmly entrenched in the crosshairs of public scrutiny, questions abound about his role in Diddy's inner circle and the extent of his knowledge regarding the mogul's alleged misdeeds. Despite the pastor's feeble attempts to justify himself, no one believes him. Rumors are swirling about his serious complicity in Diddy's crimes, such that a simple resignation will not get him off the hook, and he could go to jail. The allegations against Jakes go beyond mere association. They paint a disturbing picture of abuse and exploitation. Jesnine's TikTok revelations shed light on a series of damning accusations, including claims of sexual assault, closeted, homosexuality, and even involvement in sex trafficking.
That's here. Yo, bro, Cassie has turned over substantial amounts of evidence to the feds. I'm told that after Cassie had a long conversation with Blank, I have to protect this person. They're going through a lot right now.
According to the allegations, Jakes was not merely a bystander at Diddy's infamous parties, but an active participant in illicit activities, allegedly engaging in sexual encounters with multiple men, earning him the derogatory label of a power bottom. The situation escalates further with accusations of Jakes' involvement in a scandalous incident with a young man, allegedly occurring when the victim was a minor. Reports suggest that the victim's family, former members of the Potter's House, were allegedly paid off to keep silent about the ordeal. Now, seeking justice, the victim is said to be pursuing legal action against Jakes, signaling a potential legal action against Jakes, signaling a potential legal maelstrom for the embattled pastor.
So we have started to believe that people who look good on camera and people who do amazing things only had amazing moments, and that's why we have so many haters.
But the drama doesn't stop there. Additional allegations surface, implicating Jakes in a sexual assault of actor Christian Keys, adding another layer of complexity to an already convoluted narrative. With each new revelation, the once revered pastor's reputation hangs in the balance, teetering on the brink of irreparable damage. While major media outlets have yet to corroborate these allegations, their mere existence casts a shadow over Jakes' legacy and calls into question the authenticity of his public persona. Despite his attempts to distance himself from the scandal, Jakes finds himself ensnared in a web of controversy, facing mounting pressure to address the accusations head-on. As the storm of scandal continues to gather force around both Diddy and Pastor Jakes, the specter of legal repercussions looms ominously over their futures. With the Department of Homeland Security raiding Diddy's properties as part of an investigation by the Southern District of New York, the gravity of the situation cannot be overstated. Rumors swirl about the involvement of sex trafficking, racketeering, and potential RICO charges, painting a grim picture of what lies ahead for the embattled hip-hop mogul.
Did open the floodgates, as you said, because it detailed almost 2 decades of hidden coercion.
The mere mention of racketeering in conjunction with this Diddy investigation sends shockwaves through the entertainment industry, hinting at the possibility of a far-reaching legal saga that could ensnare not only Diddy, but also a slew of other high-profile figures. If indeed a RICO case materializes, the fallout could be catastrophic, with federal prosecutors casting their net wide to ensnare anyone implicated in the alleged criminal enterprise. And as the spotlight shifts to Pastor Jakes, questions abound about his potential role in the unfolding drama. Could he too find himself facing the prospect of legal action? Speculation runs rampant as observers ponder the extent of Jakes' involvement and what consequences it may entail for his reputation and standing within the church community. In the murky waters of scandal and intrigue, one thing remains certain. Both Diddy and Pastor Jakes are navigating treacherous terrain fraught with uncertainty and peril. With each passing day, the stakes grow higher and the possibility of legal repercussions becomes ever more imminent.
In this lawsuit, he claims that essentially P. Diddy was the Epstein of the rap industry, and that he was being used.
As the saga unfolds, one can only watch with bated breath, bracing for the next bombshell revelation that threatens to upend lives and reputations in its wake. Brace yourselves, dear readers, for the storm is far from over, and the winds of scandal show no signs of abating. But what are your thoughts on the unfolding scandal involving Diddy and Pastor Jakes? Do you believe there's more to the story than meets the eye? Drop your comments below and let us know your take on this riveting saga. Are you ready for more shocking revelations, or do you think it's time for the truth to finally come to light? Share your opinions with us. Until next time.
Girl, I have heard enough. I'm sickened. I want to know your thoughts about this. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe here at the Messy Sweet Spot. And I'll see you guys on the next upload. Bye.